Dear students, today we are going to discussion about that very important concept, that is electric flux. The previous class that we have been discussion about the electric charge and charge properties, basic properties of electric charges, methods of charging, means that electrification by friction process, conduction, induction process, and also one of the important factor that Coulomb's law in the vector form, say principle of superposition, and also that electric force due to the multiple charges. After that, next one is that electric field and electric lines of force, that properties of electric lines of force. All these concepts that I have been discussed in the previous classes. Today, we are going to discussion that's very important concept is that electric flux. As I told earlier, entire this topic, there are three important points. One is basic properties of electric charges, and the second one, say, Coulomb's law. Third one is the Gauss theorem. To understand this Gauss theorem, we try to know that, say, electric flux. About the electric flux, it's the most important one. Once you understood this electric flux, you can easily analyze the Gauss theorem. Not only in the board examination, but in the competitive examination, about this electric flux concept is very important. That one question we are going to expecting in all the competitive examinations. Even though the JEE, CET and NEET examination, that one question is compulsory based on this electric flux. So, in this case, that flux means what? What actually mean by this flux? Simple thing. What is mean by this flux? Now, flux is nothing but it is a flow. It is nothing but a flow. Movement. That flow. So far, how do you analyze this? For example, say that's one window. Say for example, this is that one window. So through this window, what happens? That air is flowing. ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಐತಿ, ವಿಂಡೋ ಅಂತ ಐತಿ, ಈ ವಿಂಡೋ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಏರ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏರ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗತ್ತೆ ಈ ವಿಂಡೋ ಮುಖಾಂತರ. ಈ ವಿಂಡೋ ತನ್ನದೇ ಆದಂತ ಒಂದು ಏರಿಯಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಏರ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಏರ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ, ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಏರ್ಲೈನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಎರಡು ಏರ್ಲೈನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮೂರು ಏರ್ಲೈನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏರ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ, ಏರ್ಲೈನ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಈ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋ, ಏರ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಸೊ ಏರ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ, ಈ ಗಾಳಿ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ, ಗಾಳಿಯ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಏರ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಏರ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಈಗ ವಾಟರ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ವಾಟರ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಈಗ ವಾಟರ್ ಈ ಏರಿಯಾದ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಫ್ಲೋ ಈ ಏರಿಯಾದ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ, ಯಾವ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಒಳಗ ಆ ವಾಟರ್ ಇರ್ತದ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಎದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದ? ವಾಟರ್ ಲೇನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟರ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಈ ಏರಿಯಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಲೈನ್ಸ್, ವಾಟರ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಕಡಿಮೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಏನು ಏರ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ವಾಟರ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಸಿ ಈ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್. ಈ ಹೇಗೆ ಏರ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವೋ ಅಥವಾ ವಾಟರ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವೋ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಸಮ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾತಂದ್ರ ದ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಲೈನ್ಸ್, ಏರ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ವಾಟರ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ. ಸಿ ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ, that is what we supposed to know, that electric flux in this case now, electric flux what we supposed to know, electric flux through this surface area in that electric field. Of course electric field lines, there must be that electric field is there. So electric flux through the surface area in that electric field is nothing but in which the number of electric lines of force passing perpendicular to the surface area. See, this is the surface area in which number of electric lines of force, these are all the electric lines of force passing through this surface area. How? Normal to this surface, normal to this surface. That is nothing but say electric flux now. See, that electric flux is a scalar quantity that we must able to know. Later also we can able to justify how it is a scalar. So for this electric flux, which is the maximum width that perpendicular to that area, electric lines of force, they are normal to the surface area. Of course this is that area, this electric lines of force, that's what perpendicular to the surface area, hence there must be the maximum flux will be there. That is also very important. So far in this case electric flux through that area, that is what that area is. The ultimately what we came to know, that product of say electric field intensity or electric field E and the surface area. The surface area we can able to say the DSRA, which is perpendicular to that of the field lines. So far in this case what we came to know, that here say pi E equal to say E, that's electric field which is perpendicular to that area, and so that area perpendicular to this electric field, so that E into area perpendicular to that E means that area electric field into ds, or say area A, E dot A. Let me take that this is the A. A is the area vector. So far E electric field, A is that area vector that should be equal to electric flux. See, this electric flux must be denoted by letter pi E or simply that pi also. But in this case what we came to know, that electric field is the vector quantity that already we studied. And area vector, that is also the vector quantity. Then what we supposed to know, that electric flux is the scalar. How? Let me take dot product of two vectors is a scalar. This one already we studied in the first PUC. So dot product of two vectors are scalar. See, so far in this case E dot A. E is also vector, A is also area vector. That's a pi. Pi is the scalar. Electric flux is the scalar quantity, having only the magnitude. Let me know that area vector. Area vector, what we came to know, that how exactly can able to see. Let me take this is the x-axis and this is y axis and it's a z-axis. Just we may able to say that AB, that's a distance, BC, the A distance. So far this is also CD, A distance, AD is also A distance. Came to know that area of this square, this is what? The square. Area of this square, what happens? A into A, that's a square, that's the area is A square now. So for here, the area equal to, say this side AB and into this side BC, AB into BC. So for AB as well as BC perpendicular to each other. So this area equal to A into A sine 90, that's sine theta. So far A square, that's the K, and A square minus K. Ultimately what we perpendicular to this surface we can able to say that. See, K is the unit vector, that's what we supposed to do. But you try to understand, say I, J, K. I, J, K. I, J, K are the unit vectors along X, Y and Z axis. So far, in this case that K, that's a perpendicular to the surface. So far, the minus K perpendicular to the surface. So that in this case, that's what now that A square, area vector, that always you can able to see. How? Say, let me take it now that vectors A and B. Say, particularly, in this case vector A and vector B. For example, with reference to this vector R is perpendicular to this plane containing that A and B. So far, with reference to this, I came to know that how exactly the area vector. So, to discussion about that electric flux, that area is also very important. Area of the surface is very important. With reference to that, we can be able to analysis. So the direction of this area is perpendicular to the plane surface. With respect to that, we can be able to analysis. Therefore, electric flux pi equal to say electric field E and say that electric field. What we suppose now? Say electric field E and that area vector. With reference to this, the pi equal to E dot A. This is also one of the important things. Let us say, in this case, what happens now? That electric flux, how exactly this electric flux will be obtained. So for that pi equal to E dot A, that area of the surface, as I told earlier, area of the surface is the most important concept to discussion about the electric flux. For example, this is that area. So for this area, say these are all the electric field lines. These electric field lines passing to the surface area. How? They must be normal to the surface area. The electric field lines ಈ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾಕ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದವು ಅಥವಾ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಂದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಸಮ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್, ದಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು, ದಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಏರ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಏರ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸೇ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಮೋರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್, ಮೋರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಏರ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್, ಈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದಾವಪ್ಪ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ 3 ಇದಾವು. ಸೊ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ 3 ಅಂತ ನಾವು ತಗೋತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ನಡುವಿನ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಐ ಮೀನ್ ದಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರಬಹುದಿಲ್ಲ 3 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಸೇ ಇಫ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಮೋರ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಏನಪ್ಪ, ಸೇಮ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ, ಆ ಸೇಮ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ number of electric field lines will be more. Number of electric field lines will be more. If more number of electric field lines, area ಮಾತ್ರ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಯಾಕೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ನಡುವಿನ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ವೀಕ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಥವಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಸೇ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಬೋತ್ ಸೈಡ್, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ದ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಮೋರ್. From in this particular consideration, what we came to know that flux, how it is related with that electric field. That's a question arises here. ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಸಿ ದಟ್ ಫ್ಲಕ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನಲ್ ಟು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ. Electric flux is directly proportional to electric intensity. That's the most important concept. Then I will change that area. Area change ಮಾಡೋಣ. Area ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ change ಮಾಡೋಣ? ಈ particular surface area ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ area ಅನ್ನು ನಾನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಗೊಂಡೆ. Area ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? Electric field lines will be more electric field lines. So far more electric field lines, electric field strength is more because the area will be more number of electric field lines passing through the surface area, flux will be produced. So that area increases, flux is also increases. From this, what we came to know that electric flux is directly proportional to A, means surface area. Say electric flux is directly proportional to that A. In this case, electric flux is directly proportional to that electric field. Just you can able to analyze this here. From this, flux is equal to E into A. We can say electric flux equal to E into A cos theta. So that is one of the important factor that what we came to know that here. Say the theta, it is angle between electric field as well as area vector, surface area vector. That is also one of the important concepts. The theta is nothing but what now? Say angle between E and say for the A. Electric field as well as the A. That is what we call it now, the theta. So let us say this is the surface area. In this surface area, A is the area vector which is normal to the surface. Nodi, idon surface area ide. Ee surface area adu idakke normal agi say area vector ide. So this area vector which is normal to the surface area. So for this surface, and E with that electric field, it makes an angle theta to this area. So far, in which what happens? The theta is the angle between E as well as A. Theta is the angle between E as well as A. That is what we came to in this case. So far, as we know that we studied in the vectors topic first PUC, based on that all that electric field intensity, say this electric field intensity component or electric field component, so far which is makes an angle theta with this area vector. This E component, that's what E cos theta, this is also one component, and E sin theta, it is also that one component. Ile electric field ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, it makes an angle theta with this area vector. ಅವಾಗ ಈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಟೂ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಟೂ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಒಂದು E cos theta along this area vector, another one is E sin theta along this particular direction. With reference to this, what we came to know that here, phi equal to A cos theta. This is the electric flux to this particular surface. This is also one of the important concepts, totally depending on theta. So far, this is some more information that what we came to know that.